2 of day 4. So since the first video was kind of short and all you're doing is saying, yes, I'm going to Super Saturday, I decided to do a part 2 because there's a lot of information. I really want to try to get it all into this one week, and I'm having a hard time really making it small enough so that you're not having a bazillion different videos, but it is what it is. Alright, so part 2 is perfecting your story. And that means you signed up to become a Beachbody coach for a reason, and you also started Beachbody programs for a reason. So when people ask you, why did you become a coach, or why did you decide to do Beachbody programs, you need to have a story that's going to touch the person that you're talking to. So Eric Worre basically says for your story, you need to have a beginning and a turnaround point and an end. So your beginning is going to be kind of like you were in a spot where things were not so wonderful in your life. For instance, maybe you were a little bit overweight, or you had some issues with your health, or whatever your story is. You know your story. I mean, your story is your story, but what you need to do is perfect it and make it flow and be heartfelt from people. So whenever they hear it, they're touched and they want to do Beachbody programs too, or maybe they want to become a coach too. But you need to have it to where if you were asked in front of like a room full of like 200 people, that you could just say your story like clockwork, number 1, and number 2, where people were actually touched by it. So your beginning is your reason why you started, and then the turnaround point is the great things that have happened since you decided to coach, and the great things that happened after you decided to try Shakeology and your workouts. And at the end is going to be basically where you are now. So I want you today to write out your story, perfect it. If you're like commuting or whatever and you want to say it over and over again so that it gets really easy for you to say, to where that, like I said, if you were asked right now, you would have to go, well, you know, I think I started it. You're going to tell your story like you're telling a story. And I hope that makes sense. But alright, so below this post, write out your story, or even better, do a video for the rest of the group. Alright, bye.